Solstice Client is updated to 1.21.80. As you can see, I've got Solstice right over here in my downloads. But to get this, you can go ahead and join my Discord server, which will be linked down in the description below. As you can see, apart from Solstice, there's also a bunch of other clients here. You'll find the Solstice DLL in the Solstice channel. Anyways, to inject the Solstice DLL, we do of course need an injector. I'm going to be using Fate Client Injector right over here. So we can simply select the DLL just like that. If you don't have Fate Client Injector yet, then I will also link this down in the description below. Probably the easiest injector you can get. Anyways, we can simply click on inject right over here, and as you can see, it is going to inject into Minecraft Bedrock Edition, which is great. As you can see, 1.21.80. Now, because the file is bigger than 10 megabytes, I might need to send this as a zip file in the Discord. If I do, just remember to go ahead and extract this before you try and inject it. Also, I think there is also a 1.21.70 DLL for Solstice, which, if I remember, I'll also actually upload that to the Discord too. Anyways, here as you can see inside of Minecraft, I've got the Solstice DLL enabled, and we can simply press on the tab button by default to open and close this Click GUI. I'm going to be briefly showing you guys a bit of how to use it, and I'm also actually going to be playing a game in my least favorite server with this client too, so that's going to be pretty neat. Anyways, as I said, pressing the tab button. If you want a full in-depth tutorial on exactly how to use Solstice, then I will also actually link that down in the description below. That's what I wanted to say. Anyways, in this area, we can click on these utilities to turn them on, click on them once again to turn them off, right click for the customization menu. It's really as easy as that. Plus, you also get descriptions when you hover over them. Although it has been updated, of course, it still works exactly how you would expect it to. It's basically completely the same. In this client, there is also actually an HUD editor up here and a scripting menu, although both of these don't really work. They were being made when the client was still actually being developed, and now it's just getting updated by some pretty knowledgeable skitters, I guess. So, yeah. That basically. Anyways, in this Click GUI area, we do also have access to the HUD elements. So you see the watermark there and these things on the side. If you want to disable those, you can of course disable those through here if you want. Also, the default themes all look kind of mid in my opinion. I think this is the poison theme, and there is custom bubblegum, watermelon, whatever. These are all kind of mid, so you can make your own one in this interface menu as well if you want to, which I kind of recommend. For the rest, that's basically that for the Click GUI area. Really simple to use. Opening up the chat, you can type in .help for access to Solstice's commands. One of the most important ones being the .config command, which actually allows you to use configs. If you still had configs that worked on older versions of Minecraft, then you can actually simply still enable those same configs. They'll still work perfectly. An example being a CubeCraft config I have. And, alright. Ignore that. It still works. It's been loaded, and as you can see, I can just, I don't have any blocks, so I can't scaffold. There we go. Of course, the anti-cheat is messing me up now, but funny how single-player Minecraft has better anti-cheat than, like, servers with thousands of players a day. Anyway, so yeah, because Solstice has updated to what is basically the latest version, it also works for 1.21.81, by the way. Because it has, I'm going to be playing a game in the server that I hate most, which is obviously CubeCraft. So the config I'm going to be using is by Techno, this one right over here. I'm going to link it down in the description below. So here, as you can see, I have loaded into Minecraft on a random alt, and I'll just go ahead and join CubeCraft. Oh my god, it finally happened. I've been banned from CubeCraft, but not for hacking. I've been banned for not a good fit for our community. Alright man, this is lit. And I'll explain why in a second. Alright, so I've had to bust out the secret sauce, and I've now joined Minecraft while using a top secret VPN and a completely different alt account, of course. Now, for the rest of this recording, my mic didn't work for some reason, so, oh well, I guess I'll just voice over. It was kind of chaotic anyways, so, I guess makes a little more sense to do it like this anyways. So, yep, I inject Solstice right into Minecraft, as you can see over here, and I already made a friend inside of Minecraft too. I guess that was because of my fantastic username. Anyways, that friend ended up inviting me to a party, and, like, that some incredibly weird things happened, bro. That was so odd. I was just trying to hack on CubeCraft, and this guy was like all sus. It's insane that they just randomly happened whilst I was chilling in the lobby. Anyways, after embarking on that random side quest, I went ahead and joined a Skywars game. So yeah, here I am inside of the Skywars. I'm just trying to test out my keybinds, see what they are for a second. So basically, I'll explain the CubeCraft ban thing right now. What happened is that CubeCraft banned me for not being a fit for their community, which wouldn't make sense because on that alt account, I've only ever played CubeCraft legit. And so what they did is, I guess they saw I did something, or because of things that I've said, they banned me, which, to be honest, is that's just insane. So yeah, oh well, scaffold right over here to go ahead and kill this person. So yeah, that's what happened. If you want to know the backstory as to why I hate CubeCraft as much as I do, then I will link a video that explains that down in the description below. But I just think it's funny that they've decided to give me basically what is a network type of ban. Check out the scaffold, by the way, what is basically a network ban across my accounts. I haven't checked yet, but I assume that my main account, which I've only also ever played legit on, has also actually been banned, and so has my IP probably. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Pretty interesting config over here as well, using some fly to go ahead and take out these lost enemies. For some reason my hand wasn't showing the entire time, and there were a few other visual glitches as well, but I mean, I didn't really mind. Here I actually almost fell off the map, and then I caught myself with the fly, and then I actually ended up winning the game somehow. So that was kind of crazy. I didn't expect to win this, but as you can see, we did 5 kills, so definitely deserved. Anyways, yeah, good thing I'm gonna end the video there. Pretty wild one, to be honest, but yeah, if you enjoyed it, remember to subscribe and stuff, of course. And for right now, thank you ever so much for watching, and I do of course hope to see you all again in the next one. Bye bye.